brew, brew. Brew, brew, brew. Brew, 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 brew. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. All right, hi everyone. So I see. Hi Bugsaband. Hi Stephen. Hi Otto. Hello. Hi Dominic. Hi Mikey. Ah, this win today is much appreciated. This would be more. Sorry. Hi, Mary Ram. Oh, yeah, storms. Hey, Barbara. Hi. I saw the word snacks. I have one fun snack for today. Hey, Soda. I'm not gonna eat it right now because I'm absolutely not hungry, but might be the break later on. So yeah, the snack that I got, I think we mentioned these last week, but it's, okay, I apologize for the crinkly noises. Okay, so hello's good. Hello. So we have leaves ketchup flavored from Cheetos. Hello ma fille. Tu veux-tu venir à la caméra? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? T'es où? Viens avec moi. Ah, je sais, tu chiales tout le temps. C'est jamais correct. Oh là là. Oh là là. Big drama. Tu vas aller sur ta chaise? Tu passes par moi? Yes. C'est bon. Yes. Yes, quand je suis jalouse. Hey, bébé. Ah, c'est tout croche, toi. T'as couvert. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est quoi ça? C'est là en dessous? Oh. Non. Qu'est-ce qu'ici? Alright, sorry guys. Why are they leaves? I think it's because it's for Canada. Canada, Canada. So we're gonna make it leaves and red. And it says, sorry, limited time only. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I mean, I flavor ketchup is my favorite flavor of crispy stuff. Hey Otto, welcome back. Otto has a really a strong talent for missing on the cats. Ketchup chips, there's ketchup Doritos. I sent some ketchup Doritos to Otto recently, but then I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh. I grabbed the bag to send to Otto as well. But what does it say? It says dangerously Canadian. Celebrate summer with unique maple leaf shapes covered in Canada's iconic ketchup flavor. Warning, mischievous flavor. For the first time ever, Cheetos leaves snacks have ditched the classic Cheetos cheesy flavor. Eh. Oh no, Otto! No! Otto! Hi. Yeah, we're showing the Cheetos that I got. And that I got a bag for you as well. No, it was Scout. I don't know what Pico is doing. Oh, she's sleeping. She's too sweet. Hey, Misha, hi. Any famous maple syrup flavored snacks in Canada? Well, it's a bit hard to say because it's really ingrained in a lot of traditions here. But I think the maple leaf cookies might be like the most maple flavored snack you can find outside of specialty sugar shack items. I love maple candy. It's like fudge but lighter. How is it lighter though? Sugar shack candy, basically maple syrup poured on snow. Oh yeah, the taffy. Like, depending on which level you boil your maple syrup to, you're gonna get a different hardness of confection. Yeah, I think the maple sandwich cookies would be... like, those you can get everywhere. You can get them at the grocery store, and they're fairly, like, common. I have a couple of things I want to show today, quickly. I did some tests with my printer, and I think I was able to sort of get a decent print quality out of it. So, yeah, that's in the making. The camera won't show these properly, but I made a bunch of tests. More tests, and I settled for sort of this level of printing. And I was about making prints and stickers. Oh, it's a pair. It's a pair, all right. And also I wanted to show this thing that I prepared. This is gonna be available on Patreon for patrons on the $5 tier and above. It's gonna be for August, so I think I've said it that it's gonna be available on Monday. So if you're on Patreon, you can get it for free. And if you want to purchase it, I'll eventually have it in my Etsy store for like $2. And it's a coloring page. You can print it, color it as is, or transfer it to watercolor paper or something. And yeah, you might remember this drawing. I basically redid the whole thing. And yeah. The fruits as sticker. Yeah, I want to make the fruits as sticker. I did oranges too. But yeah, I only tested on the pear. I need to test one. Just for water resistance. Like, this is inkjet, so it's not gonna be completely waterproof, but... well, damn, bro. This is photo paper. Wow, nothing. Hot damn, I'm impressed. Wow. Thank you so much, Ato. I'm so glad you like them. Oh, I think I can show the sketches. I kind of have a tension headache, so if you hear a lot of old people noise, that's part of why. Yeah, so this is the sketches I did. The pear, like I was looking at fruits and I saw a pear that really had a shape like it had a bum. That cracked me up. And then I did the oranges where you have two oranges on a branch and one of them snaps off and is like, oh shit, and the other one is just clueless. So no, I'm okay, I'm okay. It's a minor one. I kind of need to sort of stretch it and keep it like rolling. I think it's because I did a lot of digital drawing yesterday while doing this and working on these, and I still have a crappy posture when I'm using the computer to draw. Maple keeps well, so perhaps have a large container. Really, Barbara? That's surprising. I wish it... that would defeat the purpose of it, but if it was less heavy, I would definitely be up to ship the good stuff. Even the little black and whites. You mean the sketch? In the US, it's always the secret ingredient in barbecue sauce, a dash of maple syrup. Really? But yeah, like I had tested the black ink from my printer, and it's quite waterproof. I had not tested the colored ink, but it's surprisingly waterproof as well. I'm trying to grab a sheet of printer paper. Oh, the little sketches. Yeah, see, that's the thing I haven't really figured out yet. It's the sticker side of things. I found some really lovely sort of washy sticker paper that you can put in your printer. But the paper is so beautiful, I don't feel like printing in color on it would do it justice. Like there's sheets that have petal leaves in there or little golden flakes or stuff like that. But I might offer like black and white stickers to have the paper really shine through. The bear. Hey, Tsikaboo, hi. Is the video still freezing? Are you guys... Hazelnut butts. Oh no, I missed the hazelnut butts. For some reason, I'm always doing something at the same time as Lee live streams recently, which is super annoying. Oh, it's fine for me. Maybe refreshing might help the freezing. I also tend to stop moving, so maybe I should always be like grooving in here. Okay, so I want to work towards having a downloadable coloring page available on Patreon each month. And possibly a themed sticker that goes along with it. I still need to decide like how I want to set it up in regards to the tiers. I have those water dippers. So yeah, so I'm trying to come up with, well, the drawing for August is not related to anything, but after that, so September, what did I want to do for September? Might be like harvest related, because those are themed that I tend to like go towards often, like cats at the market or cats on the farm or stuff like that. October is gonna be Halloween. November is gonna be more fall stuff. And then December, I haven't thought about it yet. Sorry. I started a new sketchbook and I sketched some of the stickers in there, but I'm not really, I haven't done more work than that. Yeah, I mean, October sticker is gonna be cat with a pumpkin for sure. For sure. I was brainstorming ideas. I had all sorts of cat things. I think my two favorites for now are the ones where you have a cat that fell headfirst into a hollowed out pumpkin, or the one that is sort of stuck with his butt in it. Like you would use the floaters at the beach, like the big donut ones, and you put your butt in the middle, well, kind of like that, but with a pumpkin. I thought about cats going back to school, but I feel like school starting in September might be too much of a cultural thing. I don't think it's necessarily universal. So I felt like harvest was possibly, maybe it's not universal either, but I don't know. I feel like maybe farm stuff is a bit, I don't know. What do you guys think? Hi Marla, by the way. It's nice to see you. It's weird to start a drawing this big. You should see my sketchbook. Everything is so tiny in there. Oh, wow. Supposed to have a sketchbook somewhere. Who else loses their sketchbooks all the time? It can't be just me. So my references are here, but oh, my sketchbook is just over there. Alright, so that's doodles and studies, and I usually don't like showing this one because it's the sketchbook in which I copy a lot of stuff and do studies. I'll try to find stuff that I can show. Like this was, I don't know if it's gonna be visible. This was my idea, to have sort of a booth. You know how you sometimes have booths on the side of roads where the farm has like fresh produce on display. So I kind of felt like having like bags of corn, and then tables of berries like strawberries, and then pies and jam, and maybe some mushrooms, and cats working the table. Those were tests for the stickers of the September one is going to be a cat with a bushel of apples. And then for October, I had a bunch of ideas. I had this one that is based on Peter Pumpkinhead, which is a song by the Crash Test Dummies, also a Canadian band, incidentally. Then I had a witch cat sleeping on a pumpkin, then that's the one with its butt stuck in the pumpkin, and that's the one with the head in the pumpkin. Those really cracked me up. What I have for August, the sticker is gonna be a cat being too hot with a towel and a fan. This is so light. I have a cat with a scarf for November. It's a bunch of studies and copies. And yeah, that's it. I just started this one. Like it's really like just started, and it's lined paper, but I don't really mind. Like if anything, the ghosting is more annoying than the, because if you look at, what's the page? Like this page, I had some light gray drawings and you can sort of barely see them because of the ghosting. I've started using my sketchbooks more. Yay! You should see my sketchbook. Yes, please. I would definitely let you leave through my sketchbook, Otto, because I'm not I'm not like, I know you would absolutely understand like that a bunch of stuff is copies in there. Breaking news, I bought new sketchbooks. Did you get the Talents Art Creation ones? I can't believe July is over already. I can't believe we are at August already. Yeah, with paper that thin, you're kind of limited to certain medias, yeah. Have you seen these sketchbooks made of stone paper? Yeah, I have. I'm just puzzled as what you're supposed to do with them once you're done. Like with regular paper, you can put it in the recycling bin and hopefully maybe they will what's what I'm looking for, recycle it. I'll try something just super quick because this is too big. This is way too big. We'll just try to shrink it in proportion. I think that's a good one. No, couldn't get them. I got the Charm one, Snelly one, Fabriano one. Oh, cool! Cool, cool, cool. I didn't know Sennelier made sketchbooks. I know about the Fabriano ones, that's cool, but the Sennelier ones, I didn't know about that. I don't think there's a lot of the Sennelier products available here. Oh no, Mikey! I really hope they don't do virtual school again in your area. There's people that were celebrating Christmas in July in some states because they missed out due to COVID. Well, Christmas in July has always been a thing, hasn't it? Yeah, it's called the L'Aquarelle Carnet Aquarelle Fabriqué à la main. 13 par 21. So that's about the same. That's I think that's 13 by 21 as well. Oops, sorry. 21. Yeah, about 13. That's the best size. Either a portrait like this or landscape. It's hardback cover with fabric over it and ring binder on the inside. Oh! Oh, wow, that's so cool. So it's like covered. I have a lot of fun memories of farmers market because I used to say the place where I spend the longest time living, but that's not true anymore. But the place where I sort of grew up the most-ish, there was a farmers market. Like, you could walk over there really easily. So we would always go over there in the summer and get fresh stuff. A lot of fun memories of that. That one is landscape. Ooh. Christmas in July has always been kind of a if pigs fly kind of thing. You never actually see it in the States for real though. We don't really see it a lot here, except if you go to camping grounds. The Christmas in July is big on camping grounds. Hey, Lise! Hi! And Waterloo, the farmers markets is a bit trendy. Busloads of snobs from Toronto and that sort of thing. Ugh. No, the one I went to as a kid was just like... It was just a thing that was set up there because it was sort of a park space and a lot of people could visit there. It was great. I miss it. They've changed it a lot. I don't think it's there anymore. Sadly enough. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, wow. Dang, that's a classy book. Wow. Can I show it? Otto? That's a gorgeous book. Yeah, I bought it totally for how pretty it is. Seriously, it looks super classy under the wraparound too, like with the really nice logo in gold. Okay, here. You guys see this? Look at how gorgeous that is. Dang. I love the pattern on the paper too. Would totally keep the wraparound and like use pieces for collage in the book after, or glue it in the inside cover. Oh, it's so nice. It's so pretty. Oh, of course, I want to see the Fabriano one too. Like, I do keep the wraparounds for the special edition Mexican as well, but Since they have a pocket on the back, I just stick them in there. This is a Jean-Michel Basquiat one, and it came with the stickers. But yeah. I remember getting a big bag of broken carrots for $2 back. Oh, that's a good deal. Man, carrots are... I've missed carrots so badly. Because they were not in season before, and the place where we order from... Merci, champion. Tellement. Oh, it's beautiful. I think I've seen those, though. Which means I might be able to get one eventually. I wonder if it lays flat. I'll be able to ask you a bunch of questions about it when you get to it. It's beautiful. So in this one, the paper is a bit thinner. But it's not a watercolor book either. It's a drawing book. Oh, pretty. You found some really pretty books. Hey, Okuni, hi. But yeah, oh man, carrots. So glad carrots are rolling in. Like, for the most of spring and most of the winter, part of the winter, there was no carrots. And then spring ran out of potatoes eventually. And like, the main idea of the place where we get food is that they have greenhouses on top of the buildings. They also have deals with other farms around the city and all that, but mainly, like the... Oh, there was that in the moleskin one. But it's the greenhouse on top of the buildings mostly. So, in the winter, there is a bit of sun, but not that much. So what you can get from the greenhouses is mostly like maybe salads or stuff like that, which is... I'm not a big salad person. I'll leave salad to the bunnies. Hey Jill, hi. Totally, it fell into my lap, totally. Oh no, sketchbooks! So yeah, summer is great. We get blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and corn is starting to roll in, which I'm super excited because I like corn on the cob. And yeah, carrots. I cannot help myself, but every time I see the carrots, and I'm always like, oh man, these carrots are so good. I wish I could give some to Otto, and then I remember that she's allergic to carrots, and I cry a little bit. Like every time. You would think that by now that would have stopped, but I'm always like, dang, this is tasty carrots. Hey, Kevin! Ooh, please show us your embroidery when you feel confident enough about it. I'm really eager to see your stuff. And your wallet fell out of your purse at the same time. I'm so happy that corns are in season. Oh, seriously, like a fresh corn on the cob. Dude, if it was easier to acquire freshly, like if I lived close to a farmer's market again, I would definitely go on purpose and just buy more of it fresh. It's so good. I used to love carrots. Oh, are they completely off the menu? I have a whole corn on the cob in the fridge right now. Yes! How do you cook your corn on the cob and how do you serve it? When I had a microwave, I would microwave it because it's sort of the more mess-free option. You basically peel it down until there's just a couple of leaves, like just about 2 leaves thick on the cob. And you microwave it like that. It keeps the steam in. And it's gonna steam the corn and it's gonna be like ready in a couple of minutes. I don't have a microwave anymore, so I just take my biggest saucepan. I put some water at the bottom, and I put the corns, I put the cover, and I boil it for a couple of minutes like that. It's like boil, steam-ish combo. And I serve it like whole, and I put nothing on it personally. I like it plain. I like a lot of stuff plain, so. Yeah, like super duper allergic. Oh, that's such a bummer. Once had a salad with a bit of shredded. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It took me by surprise. Dang. What about you, Otto? What's your favorite way to enjoy corn on the cob? I can't do the butter on them though. Ugh. It makes everything stink. Hey, fairy dust, hi! Unpacking and building IKEA furniture all day. Ooh. I feel like it's the corn on the cob is late summer, early fall, especially when you can overlap corn on the cob and fresh new apples. I feel like those things are really locked together in my brain. I grill mine under the grill and then at the end do about 3 rounds of coating it with soy sauce. Ichimi. Mixture with chili peppers. Ichimi, is it just the peppers? Because you have the shishimi usi. The shichimi also. Wow, I just dropped my English, just went out the door. It's too busy dreaming about numbing all the corn to her. I get Irish butter from cows that have only eaten grass. The difference is night and day from regular butter. Blasphemy, but I'm more of a... Like, if I have to choose, I will take margarine over butter. I mean, I enjoy it. Like, we had croissant for breakfast, so delicious, but it's once you've eaten it, like the digesting of it and like the butter burps are really disgusting. I can handle half an apple now. Hey, awesome! Yeah, so there's hichimi and then there's ichimi. Hichimi has 7 spices, that's hichi, and ichimi is just a chili powder. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's just like chili powder. That's gonna be yummy. Hey, Ari, hi. Or Aaron? I have fresh corn on the cob. Might have it tomorrow night. Ooh. If you are debating the type of grease you add to your food, you may be eating too much of it. Yeah, you get burnt soy sauce and it's salty and a bit spicy and it really brings out the sweetness of the corn. It sounds amazing. I'm still a very plain person, so plain corn is a winner, but I would definitely try Otto's corn. In Japan in the summer, if you go up popular mountains, there will be stands on the side of the road selling grilled corn. Best feature of Japanese summers. Oh, that sounds amazing. What's sazon? Is that smoked paprika? Oh yeah, fresh corn, I mean, like that has been picked up the morning that you get it. Sweet corn. We have really, really good, like, uh, two colors, bicolor, party-colored corn. Like, Canadian sweet corn is a thing. We've always had really good corn. Smoked paprika is really good. What is sazon? Oh, it's a sauce, I guess. The peaches and cream variegated corn. Yes! Yes, I can vet that Canadian sweet corn is totally a thing. High five, guys! You know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. How do you guys eat your corn on the cob? Are you like methodical about it? Like you go like, hi, I am an ear of corn. Do you go like from this point all the way over there? Or did you like bite in random places throughout the corn? Plain yellow corn is, I think, what we often call cow corn. I would definitely try grilled corn your way, Otto, but I don't have a way to grill it. Sazon is a spice mix common in Latin America. Ooh. I am savage. I bite wherever I see there's corn. I eat mine like a printer. Oh, that's so funny. Because I'm printer type too. Like I will start here and I will make my way all the way over there, and then go back here and all my way over there, and again. And like my brother would bite in random places and leave a bunch of corn on the cob, and I was always like so outraged about it. You can put a grill rack on your stovetop and grill it that way. Well, I have a I don't have a fire. I don't have a fire. I don't have a gas grill, or gas stovetop. Yeah, it's basically Mexican MSG. It makes things super bright red and just tastes better. Oh, that's funny. My dad clears the corn like it's gone through a machine. I do that too. I just find it so funny. And then when you when you're done, like if you look at the cob that's left, it's like squarish. I don't know why, but it's like that. Like, oh, that's so funny. Okay, so I have a weird way of eating my corn. First, I pick off 2 rows with my fingers, 1 corn kernel at a time, and eat them. Then I will eat row by row. The cleaner the cub, the happier I am. Oh yeah. A clean cub is a happy cub. No, you don't need a gas or fire stove top. It just won't get the smoky flavor. Oh. Like, my only condition for validating a finished ear of corn is that there are no longer kernels on it. If you left some kernels on there, you gotta go back and eat them. Can't waste that. That's way too good. I don't know why I find this so funny that everyone loves corn. It is kind of funny, right? I still can't stand getting corn stuck in my teeth and this... Oh my gosh. I don't think there's a way to eat corn that you don't get some stuck in your teeth. Like, I just roll with it. I'm like, it's gonna be a mess, and when I'm done, I'm just gonna go, like, clean the mess up. There is a famous nutrition food trio, the three sisters, corn, beans, and squash. Are they the three plants that you can kind of grow, like if you plant them near one another, they will help one another? Ow, ow, ow. Eating corn, get the teeth flosser out ASAP. Yeah. Have you ever gotten to the level of having enough like corn husks stuck in your teeth that it starts hurting? Like it's full? So, yeah, sure. Or, I mean, just sometimes just running your tongue on your teeth will help remove them, but it's just cracks me up. Like, it's so bad. It's a bit like pineapple in that way. Like, try to eat pineapple and not have all of it stuck in your teeth after, or biting into the core of a mango, the core of a mango. Did you know people eat? Oh yeah, of course. It is a mushroom. It is a parasitic mushroom that grows on corn, and there's a bunch of way of eating it. I remember Sherlock eating it in one episode of Elementary, and Joan was not convinced. Oh, did I tell you? Yeah, I told you I finished Elementary, right? Oh man, that the freaking roller coaster last episode. Whew. Hey, Listine, hi. I was thinking about elementary earlier because when I mentioned the the great maple syrup heist, there's an episode on elementary that's sort of about that. And then I was filled with elementary thoughts. Hey, Melissa, hi. Hey, Cyan, wow. Hello, everyone. Did I show you my amygdala sticker? I wasn't super psyched about the sort of camo pattern on this, so I put a bunch of stupid stickers on it. And one not stupid sticker, that is my Mogwai sticker. But I have the Simpsons cat puking up a hairball, amygdala, which is an elementary reference, a asbutt, which is a supernatural reference. And then I have the Wiener Soldier, which is Bucky but as a sausage. And he has a really dumb look on his face and it cracks me up. What is the best thing you ate this week? Ooh. I think mine was a sort of a really I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for, but I can't find it, and mushy came to mind, but that's sort of not the right tone. Newly dug up potatoes plain boiled. Ooh. Oh wow. That's gonna be amazing. When was the Brazilian barbecue had on my birthday? Happy birthday, Otto! Happy birthday, Otto! Happy birthday, Otto! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Otto! I know it was last week, but this is a general birthday. Which song? Spiced mayo with garlic and green spices and stuff. Ooh, wow. Oh wow, that sounds really fancy, YZ. Beet salad. Pao de queijo. So is that like cheese bread? It's bread but made with different flour and with cheese. Huh. Doesn't taste like bread at all. That's interesting. It is cheese bread, but it's also much more like it's fluffy clouds of chewiness that fills your mouth in cheese flavor without the grease. Wow. Dang. Supposedly you can make easy applesauce in a pressure cooker. Well, okay, but first, how is regular applesauce not easy? If it's one of the easiest thing to cook, in my opinion, of course, but well, I'm kitchen challenge, so I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I mean, I can sort of tell you how I make applesauce, but yeah, of course, I'm pretty sure that pressure cooker applesauce is also, or you can also make it in the if not a pressure cooker, the other thingamajig, the Instant Pot. No, that's a pressure cooker too. What's the one where you can cook stuff for like hours? How do you make applesauce? You peel off the you peel the peel. You peel the apples, you cut them, you remove the core, chop them up into chunks, put in a saucepan, put a bit of water, and you bring it to a boil and you let it boil for a bit. A crock pot, yes. You can add sugar if you want, but I personally don't feel like it's necessary. And you can add cinnamon. That I add a lot of cinnamon. Oh yeah, slow cooker. But yeah, applesauce is the thing I do when I have a bunch of apples that weren't so great and they're sort of in the fridge getting soft. Just peel, core, cut in a pan, water, and you sort of boil it at medium heat. There's hardly anything that requires high heat in terms of cooking. I've seen people not cord, but you gotta filter it after that. No, I like the core part of the apple is not great. There's a, sort of like the hard bits, and then you have the seeds. I really like doing applesauce. It smells so good if you add cinnamon in it. Oof. And you can also do it, say you have a bunch of apples, but you also have other fruits that are getting a bit Well, you can combine all of that and make like fruit sauce. I've done it with plums. Plums and apples in terms of combined sauce is very, very good. I've done it with strawberries, mango. I think the only thing you can really put into a sauce is banana, but it's such a different fruit than like the rest of the stuff we have. I had a little bit of vanilla to my... Oh yeah, vanilla, that's a good add-in too. What do you do with applesauce? You eat it. Like I don't like it hot that much, especially if I've added other fruits in there. I feel like cold applesauce is the best applesauce, but you just put it... It's a bit like eating a bowl of yogurt, but it's applesauce. What? Oh no. Stop blowing my phone, please, person. Okay. Yeah, just applesauce. It's a bit like eating an apple. Like when you eat an apple like as a snack, you just eat the apple, right? Oh, someone I think scheduled a bunch of uploads on Patreon. Oh, a good way to eat applesauce too is if you have a sort of granola type mix, any kind, whether it's just nuts and oats or things with seeds, or and you can put the applesauce as sort of the base layer, and you put some granola on top. It's really tasty. Oh, you not really blow up my phone. I'm always excited when my phone beeps because I'm like, is it Otto? And when it's you, I'm like, yay! And when it's not, I'm like, oh. Oh yeah, on oats, applesauce is really good. It's so windy today. It's awesome. Maybe I should get some of the apples they have on the grocery store website and make applesauce this week. if you have leftover uh, flaky pastry, like the dough, you can make turnovers with applesauce too. Oh, I'm glad you do the same. Like us all being generally anxious people, sometimes I always get like anxiety bursts of like, oh, am I like bothering her? And like I always cross my fingers that you put your phone on silent at night, because sometimes I send you stuff and I'm like, oh no, it's the middle of the night. Eep. I think it's really easy to get apple butter if you use a slow cooker. You can also do it with pears. Any kind of orchard fruit will work well, especially if you add a few apples in there for consistency. Like if you try to make just strawberry sauce, it's gonna be weird because strawberries are too much water. They're not enough like substance. But if you like have a few apples and a bunch of strawberries, it's gonna even it out. Okay, phew. Whew. Yeah, same. I have my phone set up that it goes silent from like 11 to like 8:30, 9. Plum butter? Probably can. But like I said, if you have plums and apples, they make an amazing sauce together. And I really like to, I like it blended down into a really, like, not that chunky puree. Oh no, Okani! Stupid connection. Okay, so plum are so good. Yeah, fresh plums are amazing. Oh, I did it once. I had like old plums and apples, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try. And it was so good. So many fun memories of that. And then I had my mom taste it. And she was, at first she was like, really, plum and applesauce, okay. And she tasted it and she was like, oh my god, this is so good. Oh, it's really delicious. There's so many fun plums. Like, have you guys seen the dinosaur plums? They're like sort of green on the outside. Like, you can tell that the skin is sort of translucent, but it's green and it has like little dots, a bit like a Granny Smith apple. But the flesh inside is like bright red pink. Oh, they're so good. My family used to make pear preserves, which was using a spiced peach recipe substitute. Ooh. Oh my god, yum. That might be somewhere that I might throw. Oh yeah, if you want to add a bit of sugar to your fruit sauces, maple syrup is like A+. Maple syrup, if you have like maybe some crystallized honey that you don't really know what to do with, you can add it in there for more sweetness. I basically call apple sauces the best way to recycle old like soft fruits and things. It's a bit like a soup, like, you know, when you make soup and you have a bunch of old veggies that are still good, just not very pretty. Have you guys noticed how, sadly enough, plum sauce for stuff like egg rolls or whatnot is not that often made from plums? I think one of the first ingredients in there is pumpkin. Spiced pear jam? Oh, that sounds amazing. What about, oh, dang it. That moment when your brain realizes that you don't know the English word for a very specific thing. It's gonna be like a berry something, but I just don't know which. No, stupid fat fingers. Jose. Oh, currants? What? Nah. Oh, really? They're called currant. Even the green ones? Oh, I'm surprised. Currants, red and white, raw. Okay. Well, they're called currants. They're called groseilles in French. But you can make jelly with them, and the jelly is really good. No, that wing sauce and similar will always... Yeah, the VH one. Do you guys get VH sauce? Like, even their soy sauce is not soy sauce, which is really depressing. I'm trying to come up with ideas for December. Oh, good luck, Lise. The ones that are used for cassis. Cassis is an alcohol, right? I don't know. Because in French, cassis is a fruit too. Don't let me... So we used to grow some of these in the backyard. And it's called groseille à macro in French. But it's these ones. And you can make jelly with that, and it's delicious. I think it's a pain in the butt, but oh my gosh, is it good. What about cassis then? Crème de cassis. Ugh. Oh, it's made from black currants. So I don't think it's exactly the same. Are they really gooseberries? They're called groseilles à macro in French. Hold on. Why are they not... Hold on, let me Google gooseberry instead. Oh yeah, they're gooseberries, okay. I have a lot of fun memories of this. Why is it putting like... Oh, it's Cape gooseberry. Those are gross. Sorry. I once tried one of those like physalis thingies because it was there and it looked cute, and I'm like, I'm gonna try it, and it tastes like I apologize, but it tastes like puke. The fancy gooseberry right now is amla. Yeah, well, gooseberry jelly is so freaking good. Yeah, there were... Hold on, look. You have red ones too. I think my mom had a bush of each in the backyard. And there would be a time in the year where we would make... yeah, the jelly. It was so good. Oh yeah, these are different from currants. In Russian we call it... Oh... Kryzhevnik. And the currant berries are smorodina. I think I've seen stuff with smorodina written on it. Gooseberries are... What do you eat them with? Do you eat them raw too? I love that we're talking about food again. They're reputed to be good for blood sugar control. Very bitter. Huh. So I guess in the process of making them into a jelly, you probably use a lot of sugar. Have fun with lunch, Tsukaboo. Your Russian pronunciation is good. Oh, well, thank you. I think speaking French helps with a lot of pronunciations. Quite losing my mind painting these corsages. Oh no! How many do you have left to do? Oh, not every language, come on. Not any, sorry. But it's just French is such a good jumping point for a lot of other languages. Because there aren't that many languages where like the vowels are pronounced like they are in English. And there are many, many languages where the vowels are pronounced like they would be in French. As a kid in England in the early 60s, gooseberry grew wild in gardens. Ooh. It's a bit like blueberry. Ah, fruits. Can you believe that last time I went to purchase a watermelon, they didn't have any? Like, there was no watermelon to be found, and I was like, what the heck is going on? I have 2 more test paints on all. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow, Otto. Two more test paints on. So that's about 2 runs of 83. Ah. Good luck. Good courage. Trust me, I speak Japanese and well, I think it's easier to go from French to Japanese than to go back. Because I feel like French has all of the stupid bundle of letters to create sounds. So once you've learned that, you're kind of good. Any good books, apps, websites to learn French? Oof. I wouldn't know because that's what I grew up with. That's 166, not 186. The swatches have 6 stages. Oh. Okay, and that they have 6 stages and you've already completed 4. So there are 2 left. Well, you're over halfway done. What could I do for December? What happens in December? I don't want to make it too specific. Two-thirds done, in fact. That's... Yep. Oh. Don't Duolingo. My husband has been learning Japanese and I've had to stop him because they teach really weird Japanese. I speak Finnish, so I pronounce everything really wrong. Aw. I love how in certain languages, I think Finnish is one and German is another, where you have words that become so long. And it's just so... not something that I've had to learn in any of the languages I've learned-ish. But to see the words like get longer and longer depending on what you're talking about, that's really intense. Observances. National Eggnog Month. National Fruitcake Month. National Pear Month. No Gender December. Yeah, Danish is the same as German and Finnish with the long words. That's super, I think, is it Icelandish? What's the language they speak in Iceland? But I was watching a show on Netflix that's a show from Iceland. Yeah, sometimes you see words on building and stuff, and I'm always like, whoa, what is that? Eat a red apple day. Feast for death of oh no, my brain doesn't want to say it. Aleister Crowley? My wow. What brain fart moment. Yeah, they speak Icelandic. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't remember the word. I think all Nordic languages do the same thing. You just put words together. Yeah, there's like... and then it becomes a really long word. And also in German, some words will get a capital letter or not in the sentence. Oh no, Cyan! My dyslexia gets so messed up with long words. I read it like halfway and then my mind makes something nonsense out of it. Yeah, it's like a marathon of reading. And you sort of have to really focus on getting the order right. And dude, it's... National Cookie Day. Day of the Ninja. What? You could do solstice at Stonehenge. Ooh. National Brownie Day. Wow. I'm looking on my phone. Kanji Day. Oh, really? 47 Ronin Remembrance Day. Wow. Oh my gosh, this one is for us. Cat Herders Day. Like, Cat Herders Day. I love it. What? Hold on. What was the ninja one said? Where was it? Ninja Day. What? I don't think it was that far up. It said something like Ninja Day and unofficial next to it, so I don't know what's up with that. Day of the Ninja, sorry. What is that? Oh, the creators of Ninja Burger. On this day, people are encouraged to dress as ninja, engage in ninja-related activities, and spread information on ninja online. Wait, what? What? Hey, Paulo! Hey, have a good rest, please. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, that's toward the end of the year, right? They always do the 47 Ronin dramas. Yeah, it's, I'm looking at December special days in case something sort of sparks inspiration. Where was the Ronin one? Wow. Yeah, I can't find it, but it's like the 6th, 5, 6, 7, I can't. National Have a Bagel Day. Some of these are like... Oh, it's December 14th, the 47 Ronin Remembrance Day. Cat Herders Day is A+. What's this one about? Is your schedule saying Ninja Day is that was... No, it's said in December. If it is, then it's because 2 can be read as Nin. So 22 of 2 is Nin Nin Nin. That's so cool. No, don't do Ronin. No, I won't. I won't. Trying to find something like more... Oh my god, what is that? Okay, what? I mean, some of these made-up days are absolutely silly. I mean, National Hamburger Day. Oh, whoa. Wow, that's one epic word. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see. I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce the second letter there. Dude. Well, not much. What does the word mean? Good question. I'll go back. And apple nectarine crumble. Ooh. Oh yeah, apples again. We were talking about apples earlier. Was it a place? Hold on. Oh, it's Christmas in Iceland. Starts for a week before proper Christmas, which begins on December 24th. And ends 13 days later on January 6th, Epiphany. I'm a bit bummed that they don't have, you know, one of those where you can sort of click and hear how something is said. but don't seem to have one. So watching that show in Icelandic kind of made me want to learn Icelandic, because I'm like, what is up with that? Coming up, kale and sweet potato day. The only eat this today thing I do are eating cabbage on New Year's Day and St. Patrick's Day. Really? Cabbage. Poor cabbages are always so underrated. Oh man, I've once done the thing where you chop cabbage really finely and you have it with, I did like fried General So tofu. And there's really something about the cabbage and the fried stuff that is A+ together. Alright, so I'm not exactly... I mean, even if I do like some snow related stuff, I mean, I can't do a thing that will work for everyone for sure, but like in Australia, it's not snow at that time of the year, it's summer. My friend would slow saute cabbage, it would turn sweet. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I think it's so underrated, cabbage, because when you cook it, it gets this sweetness. It's a bit like turnip that way. And it's really good in stews. Or it can sort of develop that sweetness too. Oh yeah. Hey Alexander, hi. Cabbage is delicious in soup. I agree. I used to tell people I was doing the cabbage soup diet, but I really just love cabbage soup. That's why I thought solstice might be good. You could draw winter on top and summer upside down. I will definitely write it. Solstice, that's like something no one can argue with, because it is what, it's the shortest day and the longest night. Well, yeah, I guess no, you could argue with that. Yeah. I'm trying to find something that might work for December, but I mean, if everything fails, I'm gonna do it's gonna be like, this is August. It has nothing to do with August. So if I can't find something December related, I might just do something for fun. Nice, good. Oh, je t'ai fait un nid. Oh, t'es cute. In soup, I like the trio of chopped cabbage, tomato base, a grain like rice. Yeah, like tomato juice or tomato base with cabbage works so well together. It's kind of the idea of cabbage rolls as well. Oh my gosh, Otto, that's so early. Why? Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have some good sleep. Hopefully. I'll have to personally report to you about the maple leaf snack. It wasn't by choice. My brain went wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Always fun, right? Have a great weekend, though. Have a good rest, sending like good energy so that you might have some good sleep instead of weird sleep that don't make you feel rested. Hey, thanks, Alex. Oh, cabbage roll stuffed with lentils. That sounds great. I've only had them with like the usual rice and meat combo, but I think lentils would definitely be better for me. Anyone likes sauerkraut? What kind of sauerkraut do you mean? Because you can have sauerkraut made with wine, you can have sauerkraut made without wine. And that's a big difference. I grew up with sauerkraut, not directly, but enough. I tried kimchi for the first time last year and I loved it. Oh, I hope so. Dude, kimchi is A+. Though you kind of need the Napa cabbage for that. It's lentils with the grain and tomato and spice. Oh. Yeah, lentil with the rice and the roll of cabbage and this tomato sauce. That's gonna be A+. So much work for a meal though, but oh man. Can we just say lentils are good in everything? Like, they're so good. Everything. Hey, have a good night, Cyan. I hope you sleep better. Oh, lentils and barley. Oh no. Oh no, that sounds amazing. Like two of the most underrated natural plant from thingies that are barley and lentils. Oh man. My fave sauerkraut is with cranberries. Oh really? Huh. Lentils in my desserts. Yeah, well, like you wouldn't have beef in your desserts either, so. Oh, Mikey. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of food, I refilled the bird feeder like yesterday, and in 24 hours, the little birds outside, the little sparrows and stuff, they've emptied it. It's empty now. Okay, all the seeds, like 90% of the seeds are on the ground, so they're eating that stuff from the ground now. But they emptied the feeder. They eat so much. Why? They're teeny tiny things. Are Bubby's pickles fermented? I don't know. Are regular pickles fermented in a way? I'm taking 4 pallets. Oh. Well, from experience, all I can say is that no matter how many supplies you bring, chances are you'll use none of them. I'm sorry if that's like downer or depressing or whatnot, but every time I try to bring stuff to art, I hardly ever use it. Sounds like no, the squirrel can't get to it. That's the thing. Like no squirrels can get to the feeder. Hey, thank you so much for being here, Wisey. I hope you have a great weekend. My beautiful new palette betrayed me this week and I found the one flaw so far. The paint goes upside down when you close it and I had apparently angered my... Oh no. Which beautiful new palette is that? Squirrels can get to any feeder. Yeah, maybe, but not, this one, like, I'm fairly sure the squirrels we have are not able to get to the feeder. They might try, but they just wait on the birds that will put all the seeds on the ground and then they go on the ground and they eat it up. Yeah, exactly. Though the sparrows will kick all those seeds out of the feeder so they end up all on the ground. Yeah, I have to buy the seeds that sparrows don't like and mix them in so that other birds get food. That's so funny. When the feeder looks empty, there's always a few seeds left at the bottom of it, and it's always the same one. And I'm always like, oh, I guess this is the one that no one likes. Oh, the Freezer Prize palette. What? Oh, so I guess you would have to keep the palette upside down. You travel a lot with supplies. Not lately. I'm not big on like travel. Not because I don't want to. It's just it's complex. But when I would go like visit my parents, I would bring a bunch of stuff and well, now I know better, but like I will bring like just a small palette and like one pencil, one eraser, one pen for inking, and then maybe I don't really like water brushes, but they're convenient, so I will hesitate for a while between the water brush and just having a small container and a regular brush. But I know that it's absolutely pointless for me to bring more than just a few things. The soot balls are helpful for greedy birds. What are the soot balls? Sparrows, they're really adorable to listen to and to watch, but they make a mess out of feeders. They fight, they flap around. I took some footage and I was trying to count them, but there was easily 30 female sparrows, and there was the one male sparrow, and there was a squirrel. I would usually stay for a few days. Like even when I went to Switzerland for like 2 weeks, I just brought like a small palette, a sketchbook, and like those things. It's not usually set up in a way that I know I'll be able to put my stuff down and go to start painting and stuff. So I really tried to bring. I bring usually the smallest, one of the smallest palettes I have. So small, I don't know where it is. Sorry. So this is the palette I bring with me. It fits in my pencil case, which is why I bring this one. Oh, the suet balls. How do those suet, like the squares and all that, how do they fare in the sun? Just, I'm fairly sure they would melt, but I'm curious to ask. Birds in general are a very messy creature. Fair point. I heard somewhere that sparrows have an alpha male who eats first. He has the biggest black marking on his throat. Huh. That would explain. I know the exact palette you are looking for. Yeah, this is a Daler Rowney palette. It's artist paints. It's, I think if you're in the UK, you can get it from Cassart too. And even with Cassart, it might come with a nice like case for it. But it's tiny. It's tiny, but it has like what, 18 colors in there. So they can be not the greatest if it gets really hot. Yeah, they probably would melt, right? Maybe I could do a scene a bit like Nekotsume, but with sort of December-ish elements. So it would fit the cat herder idea of having a bunch of cats in a scene. I have the sun, not in the... I have sweat, not in the sun, but it has not melted in our summer. I was impressed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good, Amisha. Yes. And it's great because it's a palette that you will have memories with too. Be wary, that is a lovely little palette for sure, but when you refill it there are little gaps. You have to be super careful or you get all the same color. Looking at you. See, that's why I put some Daniel Smith sticks in there, and that's half a Winsor Newton pan. Because these are like quarter pans just to annoy us. I'm fairly sure you could probably get those, you know, the silicone trays for ice. There are some that you can get with tiny square ice in there. I'm fairly sure you can put paint in there and dry it and then pop it out and put it in there. You just need to find a paint that will actually dry solid enough. But I use the cakes and have a feeder that has a lid. Oh, okay. What about a Maneki Lucky Cat for New Year's theme? That will be January though. Like December is not exactly New Year yet. It's trying to, like, it's the last mile of the marathon where you're all gross and wet and just trying to survive. I've got a dehydrator coming this week and I'm gonna play with making some cakes. Yeah, of paint. You figured. New Year's Eve counts. No. What marks the new year? It's crossing over to the next month. So I don't know if you, well, I don't know if you know. We get a few demo out. Oh, let me get these. So I make paint. Surprise, surprise. And I've switched to sort of a different way of offering samples, where I either put paint in a coffee bean mold, which makes for these really cute little beans of paints that I offer as free samples with paint orders. And also I've done a few in these molds. And these are drying in there. I don't think they're fully dry yet. Usually when they're fully dried, they start, like this one needs a refill, this one too. But they kind of peel off the thingy, but I've been able to make some with other colors. And I think they're really cute. So these are the freebies I like to give with paint orders. Depending on the order, people might get 1 or 2 or a special one. So it's a lot of fun. Like we were talking about paint cakes. So that's really fun to do, in my opinion. Some colors, like if the paint dries crackly, they kind of don't dry as well. But I mean, this chromium oxide green dried perfectly. These are super nice and smooth. So I feel it's a bit more interesting than a blob. Though I'll take blobs any day, no problem. But I had these molds and I thought, hey, why not put some paints in them? The only issue that there is that they really take a long time to be ready. The coffee beans a bit less, but these, they really do take some time. Hey, Carolyn, hi! Yeah, I might have a wrong... Yep. But yeah, I think that's fun. Sort of easier to have drying than a bunch of... Hold on. Like, I've done the drops on paper a lot, but the thing is that often the paper would warp and then your drop would sort of go to the side, and I don't know. It surprised my hubs that some colors takes weeks to dry. Yeah, right. And you think it's dry, but it's not. Where do y'all find a paint molar? I'm very fortunate in that there is a local shop that has all the paint making stuff. Like Cama Pigments has... The only thing they didn't have was the glass slab for mulling, but they had everything else. I'll have to research this a bit in terms of reference, but I think I'm gonna make kind of a city sort of scenery. Oh yes, when the paints you sent me came. Those were the dot cards of the Renaissance ones, right? Yeah, I think that happened though when I made the sheets. It's as it was drying, the sheet wasn't completely flat and the paint sort of followed gravity. No idea how to use the dehydrator, you or him? Box of paint. Ooh, that's pretty cool, Tsukubu. Yeah, Amisha, if you're in the US, you can look up Kramer. they have a New York location, and I think shipping to the US will be less painful than it was to ship here. Thinking this was gonna. Oh no! Oh, they melted again. Whoa. It was like, surprise, I ordered this and you actually bought it. What a surprise. Hey, thank you for being here, Stephen. Have a great weekend. His art was in the right place. Oh, definitely. I found the Kramer website. Hey, no problem. You can also possibly check out Etsy. Like, you might find US-based glass workers who might make molars on Etsy. Yeah, that's true. Someone in Discord had the glass top of mason jar. Like, they found, I think it was for pickling, but it's those really big, heavy glass tops. And I think they're, if I remember right, they're shaped a bit like a mushroom. Like, they have a really thick lid here, and then you have a metal bit that goes in the mason jar. Here, it's a mason jar upside down. Doesn't have much of a grip, but seems to be serviceable for mulling. I just don't know how flat the top is. That's the only thing. There's also a local glass factory that makes art glass, including paperweights. Oh yeah, and also if you have a place near you that like they sell windows, like they make glass for windows, or that kind, perhaps the same place, but you can buy your glass slab for mulling from them, and it might be cheaper than to try to find another way of getting it. Like I have one, my slab that is in a foot by a foot, 12 inch by 12 inches, cost me like $10. Okay, let's take a break. Do you guys have snacks? Go get your snacks. Ooh. That smells a lot like ketchup. Oh man, just as I've been saying that I was missing this kind of floofy textured fried thing. They look nothing like the image, of course. Okay, these are great. Hold on. Veux-tu des Cheetos? Wow. These are good. They survived pretty well. They look a bit like think Monster Munch. Oh, thin Monster Munch. What is Monster Munch? Why can't the US get ketchup, Doritos, Cheetos? Sad face. Oh, I don't know if they would sell a lot. Like, I'm sure a lot of people would get them for sort of the novelty aspect of it, but I don't know if the flavor of ketchup would fare well as it does here. Do you guys have all dressed chips in the US too? Oh yeah, they look like Monster Munch. That's hilarious. Oh, pickled onion. Flaming hot roast beef. Wow. That's the Monster Munch. Yeah, they look like that. It's America, the birthplace of ketchup. Yeah, but at the same time, you still don't have ketchup chips. So what kind of marketing study did they do that led them to this conclusion that the birthplace of ketchup wouldn't eat ketchup chips? I think all dressed are more of a holiday seasonal thing for us. Oh, that's just a bummer. All dressed chips are really, really tasty. They smell terrible, but really tasty. I can't really picture the roast beef flavor as being like yeah, there's kind of something about it that's a bit weird. I think America just prefers ranch to ketchup. Oh, that's a thing too. Ketchup is not American in origin. The Heinz tomato style ketchup, for sure, would think that it's like stroganoff. It looks like mud, but when done right, it's the bee's knees. Yep. Maybe because we have so much barbecue potato chips. The thing is all dressed is the laziest flavoring of all, because you basically take barbecue, salt and vinegar, and ketchup flavorings, and you mix them together, basically. The roast beef flavor is exactly like a beef bouillon ramen packet. Oh man. Good salty. Sorry, Berk. I'm surprised there's no mustard chips either. That's a fair point. Though some brands offer... Kettle has honey Dijon. You have pretzels also that are generally more about the mustard. It's vegetarian? Ooh. That's both a curse and a blessing when some sort of snack food ended up being like vegetarian or vegan. You're like, oh no, Oreos are vegan. No, no. I need more stuff to put in the forefront of drawing like this. To give it some sort of... I need to do research, basically. I hate mustard. I can't eat it on anything, and I taste even the smallest amount in anything. Really? But it's in stuff like barbecue sauce and the like, so... Oh, fire hydrant, postbox. Good ideas. Maybe I need to wrap this up a bit faster. Oh, that's not one of those. That's... Oh, definitely, Misha. I've avoided prawn cocktail chips for years and they taste so much like ketchup and no prawn of any kind. That's good to know because I've always kind of been like, ugh. Okay, prawns, sure, but chips? And yeah, by all means, vegan, vegetarian, all it means is that one doesn't have meat and the other doesn't have any animal-based products. That's all. Like, Oreos are vegan. Are they healthy? Nope. I can do American, but all mustard tastes like horseradish and mud. A dumpster. No, it has to be a hopeful drawing. Because it's the last one before the new year. And I mean, if I might put like a garbage bin, the ones with lid on them. May or may not have had a few Oreos with my lunch today. A couple of stones, but also the lines on the streets. Rats scurrying along the curb, and all the cats like lurching behind the rat. That would be a really funny picture, I would say, where you have like... Here you have like the rats like running for dear life, and you just have like a zillion cats following, like horde of cats. And sometimes you have a cat that's like upside down. And the rat is just like panicking. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Pied Piper, but with cats. But for cats with rat mice. Yeah. I had to take the cats for their vaccines and forgot to put the ladder to the attic up, and they played gymnastics at 4 AM this morning. Oh no. Not exactly surprised, but they're just playing tag. All right, I think I'm gonna end this stream here. I'm getting the tension headache, like chiming back in. Could definitely do without aggravating that. So unless you guys have any questions before I quit this, so yeah, like I said, we have a Discord server. It's in the link is in the description below. It's really easy to set up, and you can come over there to chat during the week. And also, like I was mentioning earlier, this coloring page is going to be available for my patrons, the $5 tier and above, on Monday, and eventually I'll put it on Etsy. But if you have it on, if you're on Patreon, you get it as a perk of Patreon. And I'm gonna check what if I can do prints, if I can do stickers. I did a bunch of tests of prints here that are surprisingly waterproof. Seriously, like which is this is the one I put water on. I can't even tell. It's not showing. It's dry and it's like barely buckled. Wow. And I have a couple of sticker tests in there, so these needs a bit of adjusting still, but I'm working on it. And yeah, so more stuff to come, and I will keep you guys posted. Thank you so much for being here today. Please remember to like this stream if you had a great time, and we will see each other next week, same time, same place. And yeah, have a great week, guys. Bye bye.